joint right there. I don't want the hook. Just let the beat ride. Yeah. Feeling mighty boisterous today. Good morning on a Talk to Me Tuesday. You know who you're rocking with. It's your boy, the Arion Don, the Weezy F. Veezy. So breezy, bringing it to you smooth and easy on a Talk to Me Tuesday. Big topic we want to talk about today, but we got so many things across the board we ready to say. Hey, before we get down to business, let's take care of these busios. If you're looking to get your team out on the road, maybe you want to take that trip up to Canton and be a part of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, whether it's just for the events taking place in July or the World Youth Championships in December, there's one name you need to remember: Champion Drive Transportation. Get in contact with them today at 301-237-8361. Maybe you want to make that trip down to Naples. Go to FBU. It's all good. Stop having 3-4 people ride with your auntie, 4 or 5 with the coach, 6 or 7 still stuck on 75. You got a couple on 66, and some of them just lost way out in the sauce. Get down there with the best of them. Ride with Champion Drive Transportation Service in D.C., Maryland, Virginia, Delaware, and Pennsylvania. And they hiring if you got a CDL. Holler at your boy. We can ready to put you down with some great stuff. Go to their website at championdrivetransportation.com today. Also, you got voicemail brought to you by one of the best sports drinks out there. That's right, Cray. Drink Cray, K-R-A. That's right, the first organic and sports drink brought to you by Voice Sports. You know, if I touched it, I'm going to make sure it's good to go, because you're not going to come at me talking 3-4 years later. My teeth fell out because I was drinking Cray with Wayne and them. No, it's good to go. If you look around the stores, you're not going to find it at the gas station. You might find it at a certain 7-Elevens, but for the most part, you're going to find it at Whole Foods. And usually it's about $3 a bottle. Very expensive, but very good for you. We come to find out when you start doing your research, the stuff that's best for you usually costs a little more something. But I'll tell you how we beat that. You go to the website at www.drinkcray.com and get yours sent directly to your house. There's a specialty box that you can go in and type in PICK6 and get 20% off. That breaks it down. So now you're getting a whole case of good Cray right here in your face. Whether it's for you, your student athlete, your wife working out, your girlfriend working out, your cousin, your side friend working out, you got the right tools to get it going and get it popping. Drink Cray. Go to www.drinkcray.com today. Now, if we're gonna put Pick 6 on the mix, you know we gotta talk about them. You want to work out with some of the best coaches around the DMV? You gotta hook up with Pick 6 Academy. Nobody does it better. My man, Coach John Panker comes through at least once a week to take his time to speak to you and put you on location with what's going on. On top of that, they getting ready to bring back Friday Night Lights. That's right, Friday Night Lights, just for Rockville. It's going down for you at 8 p.m. starting May 3rd. Get in contact with my man, Coach John Pank, at 202-425-4438 today. That is 202-425-4438 today. And if you're wrong, trust me, somebody gonna talk about you. Find out more about Pick 6 Academy. Now, also, if you're going to get yourself right with all the best position coaches, you got to put yourself in the best physical position, period. There's a lot of great places you can work out around the area, but there's one that I got to put on your forefront. My man, Farron Carter. Nobody works harder than him. DynamicSpecializedPerformance.net, the website. You got to go to it. No matter where you are in the country, you're going to find something on there that's going to help you keep it funky. What's up, Tiny? My man, Clemson Bound. They got to holler at your boy. Look, all the stars in the house. Look at that. My man, Tiny up in the jump. You know how we do. I got to be so fresh and so clean. Shouts out to my man, Big Mark B. Always representing Pro Football Hall of Fame. Yo, do I got a car? I think I got a car around here somewhere. Bam! Just like that, baby. Find out more about the Pro Football Hall of Fame. There are 3 great days of football experiences waiting for you in the month of July. Now, I can break it down for you quite simply like this. July 9th through the 11th, you have the elite high school level, which is for rising 9th and 11th graders, which also features specialists that will be, when I say specialists, I'm talking about kickers, punters, and long snappers. July 9th through the 11th. Find out more, because of course on July 12th and the 14th you still have the rising 3rd through 5th graders and the rising 6th through 8th graders, which is the elite middle school, doing their thing on that platform. Not many people get a chance to even go to Canton. You got guys who play all through their career, both be it youth league, middle school, high school, college, go pro, and just hope they get that phone call to get the gold jacket. You get a chance on the youth level to experience that now. That and quality coaching from around the best of the best of the best that's ever played the game, period. Come on, man, find out more. Indeed, as well, on July 16th through the 18th, you have the Rising Stars, which is the best of the best from 6th grade through the 11th grade, but also the internationals come into play. That's 10 years old to 24. They coming from around the globe to get down and do what they do at the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy. Find out more. Go to the website at ProFootballHOFacademy.com. If you can't get with your boy, I'm telling you right now, you can reach me at 571-348-1455. You know what I'm saying? Let me say it again real slow, because I put too much salt and pepper on it for some of y'all. Hold on. Yeah, spice it up a little bit. 571-348-1455. Holler at your boy directly. We can get you situated and get you straight to head to Canton like you should. Now, if you want to holler at my man Big Mark B, give him a call. That's Mark Buldurian, the director of the World Youth Championships, at 856-883-1862. All day, every day, the phone gonna ring and my man don't play. He gonna answer it. Some great stuff going on. Matter of fact, we got somebody in the green room right now. We're gonna check it out. And I'm telling you, if you're wrong, guaranteed somebody gonna talk about you. But we too right to be that way. Got you. Now, indeed, check this out. If you want to look good, we done took care of your game. We done took care of your position coaching. We done took care of your energy drink. Where else do Voice Sports look out? Where else you got to look good? If you out west, you got to be fresh. Get with my man Brent Chris Gray today. A2K Apparel, the official uniform provider. Coaches are dressed fresh like $1 million. Team moms and some more, doing a thing galore. You get an opportunity to hook up with them. Give them a call today at 916-290-3034 and be a part of not only the 12th annual Cali Bowl, which is coming back around again, but you got the C2C Showcase getting ready to jump off on the 27th through the 30th, and just found out big news, moving from Sacramento to Kansas City, Missouri. That's right, your boy, the voice going land on the plane with Kansas City, Missouri on the brain. It's going down. Find out more. Get in contact with my man Brent Chris Gray today at 916-290-3034. You best to lock in. It's going down, my friend. Now, if you want to get down on the east, I know you want to do your thing. You want to stay cool. I'm going to tell you. If you haven't seen or heard about the Showtime Elite Showcase that is getting ready to take place on the 20th and the 23rd of May. That's June. That's right, June. That's right. The 20th through the 23rd in June. And then you turn around and you got the C2C Showcase on the 27th through the 30th. June is going to go out with a bang. The Showtime Elite Showcase has so many star-studded coaches coming through Myrtle Beach. And then you got the voice gonna sprinkle you. We getting ready to turn it out. You still got the Black John Madden gonna be calling games at the alternate field. You still got Coach Twilight gonna be in the building. You know if you see me, you gonna see one. You know you gonna see the Hall of Fame boys. Of course, that's how we going out. And then you know my man Hall of Fame Chris Hamer gotta slide through. We too close to North Carolina not to be talking about what's popping up in South Carolina. You wanna find out more about how to get in the World Youth Championships? I'm telling you, you gotta get with the Hall of Fame boys. It's going down, baby. What are you doing? You are sitting at home doing nothing. Get on the phone today. Find out how you can get your son or your daughter out there and play. It's popping off. You got opportunities galore. Now let's talk Now, I had an opportunity to do some great games and hook up with my man Don Diamond Britt. I don't have to sit here and tell you about Diamond Sports Group and what they do and how they've changed the game on so many different levels for travel players and travel teams around the country. This Diamond Sports Group does some incredible stuff. But I had a chance to go down to Virginia Beach and to meet an incredible young lady who is the sister of my man. Hey, look. My man's a cold beast, young nephew doing his thing representing for the Outlaws on the football field, number 13. Do I really have to tell you his name? No, we gonna deviate. We not talking about him. We talking about his sister, Miss Carly Green. This young lady, 16 years old, can flat out sing. If you haven't heard her, she just did her debut single, Demented Lullaby. Go to YouTube. Check it out. It's on iTunes as well. Carly Green. Carlie Green. I'm going to close the show out with the jam today just so you can hear her get down. I mean, sister can flat out sing. She doing rap. She doing rock. She doing all that, baby. You got to hear it. I can't wait for the CD to drop. It's like, wow, you get to come up and see tomorrow's stars today. That's what Voice Sports does. We bring it your way. You got every chance to get on and we're going to keep putting you down. Now, as we continue to talk more, you already know about the Friday Night License being held. That'll start being held May 3rd by Pick 6 Academy. Hopefully we'll get Coach Pank to come through and break down the details on that a little better and get you linked up with what we'll have brewing later. But today, there's so much popping up, it's difficult for me to just get through the sheet. At Athletic Republic, you're having camps for all different sports taking place all day today. Athletic Republic is popping. I'm looking to see if we can link up. Is that the AD live on the scene? Indeed, it is not, but it is someone special indeed. Let me see if I can holler at my man. Big Mark B is in the building. But yeah, Athletic Republic is popping off something lovely. Get over to 6417 Marlboro Pike today. Give them the numbers 877-753-0737. AD Laverne Tambor Amicus on the scene doing some major work. Oh, come on, man. Look at you, looking fresh. Buddy? Looking fresh.
What's up?
Hey, excited, Mark. Excited, man. Hey, hold on, man. Hey, you got the whole Billy Ray Cyrus thing going on over here, man. You hurting me now. You hurt me now.
I always hear you, brother. You know that, man. I tell you what, it's great to be back on. I know it's been a while, Wayne, but that's the way it is at the Hall. It's feast or famine, and I tell you what, I haven't famined yet because so much going on, like we were saying earlier. I mean, so much happening. It's hard to put it all into just one show, one sitting down. Like you were saying, though, I want to correct one thing, is that this year we've changed the dates at the Academy.
Okay.
There will be only 2 academies this year. We're going to take the Rising Star session on the 3rd day, and we're going to move that into the 2nd session to up with the middle school elites. And then we're going to take the international group, and we're actually going to work them out with the high school kids in the 1st session.
Wow. So they get a chance to rub elbows with some of the kids from overseas.
I'll tell you what, that's a good point. And one of the greatest things that I see up there, and when you come up, you'll see it too, is kids from different areas, from different cultures that get to know each other, that get to interact. And it's something that just can't be put into value because kids see how other kids act and kids interact with kids and they stay friends. And I know so many of them that stay connected throughout the years and everything like that. We thought it'd be a great idea to take these kids and put them somewhere in an environment that gave them a more opportunity at that level, which is something I think is phenomenal.
And that's dope. As I know you and Rich sit down and y'all put together some of the greatest schemes in terms of getting a lot of interaction, not only from the younger kids, but to the older kids, the high schools, and nobody's left behind or left out. I love it. I love the way it is. And then on top of that, you got the prestige level of just being able to get down at the Pro Football Hall of Fame, man. I was having a conversation with a young lady. I was coming from the Virginia Mutiny game, and she saw my shirt. She was like, "Oh my gosh, what is that?" And I got to talking to her about getting down with some of the nation's best coaches. You talk about
Mhm.
out here and being able to participate in an eight eight hundred eighty
Mi-
$889 million facility. Look, I'm
Yeah.
getting strong on the memory. Then on top of that, you got the latest sports tech. You got specific coaching. You got specialty training. You got competitive environment. You got
Hmm.
the rigorous selection process that puts you in a position to be with some of the best of the best. If you want to get your name out there, this is where you want to be. And then on top of that,
Oh,
the
yeah.
exposure level is unheard of.
Mhm. Yep. Yep. I mean, you're talking about people like Derek Lee. You're talking about Gus Farrat, Charlie Collins, Robert Ford, Chuck Bresnahan, Pete Metzelar. I mean, the list just keeps going on and on.
I
And,
I
and
can't I
I,
can't I can't wait to hook up with Ron Wilson again. That's my dog. He's so good. Look,
and that's another part, man. Let me tell you something. Unlike some of the other camps that people go to, and I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying is that there's a format that others can only follow, and that's some superstars come in and they greet with the kids, they work out for an hour or two, and they sign some autographs and got to go. It's just the format that it is. It's a formality of it. Here, these guys work directly with every kid on the field. They work with them. They evaluate them. They're in and out of the classroom with them. They're there for the duration, and they're there for each player. I mean, each player. And they're reachable. Rod Woodson spends so much time before and after going on that field just talking with parents and talking with kids and talking with the people on the sidelines. It's phenomenal the way that these guys love to do what they do. And they do it so well. I tell you what, you talk about Hall of Fame values, they're at the elite level, all of them across the board.
Yeah, you can't even begin to understand it. When I was sitting there at the opening ceremonies, I actually just re-aired the video again of Richard's speech a couple of days ago. Man, when you look at the number of people, and I know for
Well,
a fact from standing there beside Rod, I know we talked every bit about 500 people in one set, and
right?
just no hand went unshook, no photo went untaken, and it's just a great environment within itself. Not to mention the heritage that comes along with being right there in Canton, man. And look, if you talk about football Olympus, that's what we.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, I mean, these guys care about each individual kid. You know what I mean? It's an understanding that we have up there. We try to make each kid the best person, not just player, but the best person they can possibly be. And we take the time out to try and connect with every kid on that field. And out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kids, I think we do a pretty incredible job being able to do that because every kid walks away with an understanding, with an experience, and with something that they can say, this moment is what made it special for me. And that's hats off to Rich, it's hats off to the Hall, it's hats off to all the coaches that take that value in the highest level.
Wow. And I see Mark got a phone call. They be calling him. He got a phone call. Lord, I just hope we ain't
See
blurred.
that? See that? You got to stop giving my number out before you have me on. You understand that?
They be calling you. They be calling me too. I'm just people understand what I'm going through now. When they go, man, it's all this first. I said, but they be calling me.
I just got your number from Wayne the Voice. I said, yeah, I'm still talking with him.
Yo, it happens, but
I know.
it's awesome, and people need to take advantage of that opportunity, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's something that comes along once in a lifetime. Then on top of that, you still talk about the new modifications, the add-ons and the things they're building on to the hall.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, it's gonna change everything. Imagine
it's
football in the indoor.
it's the experience we call from cradle to Canton. I mean, right now we have camps going on, showcase events going on that are traveling throughout the whole country. Look, I get it. I'm one of these guys, one of the guys like everybody else. I work from paycheck to paycheck. I grind out my days, and you know what? I value every penny I have, and I just can't get everywhere. But we decided let's take our events on the road and let's give it to some of the kids who can't make it up the can, and let's give them an opportunity to experience it. So
Right.
what you want to do is you want to go to our website, and the website is profootballhofacademy.com. And
Look, they calling him.
and on that website, you can go and see where we're at when we're coming in. We have showcase events that are looking at the middle school and high school kids, specifically at the 6th, 7th, 8th grade Rising session and at the Rising Seniors for our All-American games. We're also bringing out is combines for trench warfare. I mean, we have a camp geared directly just for linemen. It is 100% linemen, offense, defensive, and Chuck Rozier out there, Big Chuck. I mean, he does an incredible job, and that is something that really caters to the need because the linemen are always forgotten. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody do these 7-on-7s, and they talk about look at all the points they scored, but where the linemen at? Where the big guy?
Well, Chuck's done a great job with that, and that's something. Look, if you have a player, a special player who wants to, who is a lineman, whether offensive or defensive side, get over to one of those showcase events there. Get to one of those trench warfares. I tell you what, it is an experience that is second to none. And we have all this going on. The World Youth Championships now they're already starting off. We have I probably have close to another 37 leagues that I have to go and interview for
Yep.
Hall of Fame registry. And you say, what's the Hall of Fame registry? Well, here at the Hall of Fame, especially myself, as I went around, I would find these independent leagues who really a phenomenal job that these volunteers do at creating a league, catering to the community and the needs of those in the community. They really work hard. And football's not a rich sport. A lot of these guys operate giving hours from their family, from their jobs, and from things to make an experience that was phenomenal. But they just don't have the resources that, some of the bigger leagues have.
Right.
And in doing so, they told me that, we tried to join this league or we tried to join that league and, they wanted this much registration and this much to play here. And they telling us where we got to be. You just can't do it to some of these leagues. They don't have the resources. They don't have the ability, financial, social wise, to just be able to do it. So I thought, how can we as the Hall help the independent league? And we came up with the Hall of Fame registry. And what it does is you register your league with the Hall of Fame. You contract your champions for the World Youth Championships. And then we turn around and we give you the support at a Hall of Fame level. We do a coaching clinic with a legendary NFL coach. Will come out and talk to all the coaches in your league for free.
Right.
We then also offer flag football leagues, which we will sponsor and help. You can recruit from there. We also offer combines for the academy, where all your players in your league will come out and be monitored and found out if they finish at a certain level, possibly be invited out to the elite sessions up in the Hall of Fame. It's a distinct possibility. Right. We also offer you the ability to use our logo for your league that gives you clout wherever you go. So if you're playing in an event, you're playing at Combine, you're playing somewhere else, you can say, the Brawlers from the Hall of Fame league. It really adds a lot to your league as well. Now, that's pretty good, but now that's not it. We also give free admission to the independent youth football conferences in Canton, Ohio, where all the independent leagues come to sit down, network, and figure out how do we get better and stronger. They work together. It's an incredible thing to see. Sure. That's not even it. We'll take the league president because we know that he's the guy who gets all the negative press, and we'll bring you up to Canton, Ohio in Enshrinement Week, and we will honor you as a youth football advocate. This is what we do for your league as an independent league for as long as you want to run that contract for. And therefore, what do we ask in return, Wayne? Nothing. Because it's about the experience of the kids and the sport. And that's what the Football Hall of Fame wants to do. We want to give back to the sport, and we want to say, hey, you know what? 80% of the leagues out in the country are independent, and they deserve to be able to have an experience that everyone else has. And I think it's just insane that, I would step into a league, say, I don't know, in Omaha and try to reroute everything and rerun everything when they have it already successful. Right?
Right.
We don't want to run your leagues. I don't want to run 362 football leagues. I don't have the time to do that. You know that.
No.
But what I do want to do is I want to make sure that every kid in the entire country has the ability to have a Hall of Fame experience and that every league is supported in a way that the kids deserve. That's all. It's that simple. And if you want that, you go to Youth Football Championships Hall of Fame. You go to youthfootballchampionships.com. You nominate your league, you nominate your team, or just call me direct. As Wayne said, my number's there, 856-883-1862. My phone, I answer it 24/7. And I'll be more than happy to sit down with any of you and discuss exactly, but wait till I'm done this interview, that's all.
Hey, look, so I was talking to Twilight and I was talking to Chris the other day. I say, look, man, the first way you know you a Hall of Fame boy is when you walk around and your phone is on 10% and you got mad messages and they just keep ringing. You know you a Hall of Fame boy. You got to stay near a charger support. You like, hold up, baby. Get that plug in. Yo, I love it. I continue to see great things and can't wait. I know there's some big announcements coming up. As many of you home, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. The Pro Football Hall of Fame national rankings about to break. Hey,
well, break isn't the word. Break isn't the word. I tell you what, Wayne, I get about 20 phone calls a day asking when they're going to be. And I tell you what, we're setting it up. When we do it right, and we do it once. So as everybody's been asking, I want to tell everybody out there right now, a little more patience. We'll have it out by the end of April, and we'll have it done right. And remember, the rankings are based, our first set of rankings are based upon last year's performance and this preseason's expectations. So as the season goes on from spring into fall and so forth, these rankings will be adjusted. And one of the greatest things that we have to adjust it is your input as a person out there in youth sports. Call us, call Wayne, call myself, email us, text us, whatever it needs to be. Tell us why this team should be ahead of that team or why that team shouldn't be up there. Tell us why. You can't just say this team has to be number 6 now. It doesn't go that way. We need to know why.
Now, the interesting part about this, ladies and gentlemen, working in this capacity, I've gone around, I actually sat down and I looked at a lot of different people, the way they do their rankings. I looked at a lot of different websites. I've gone to different individual teams and leagues' web pages. It's very time consuming. It's tedious. We take the phone calls. We also go back and review the video. I will say this to anyone who's watching, please, if you are the person who are in control, who is in control of your youth league websites, please do your best to keep everything updated. Because if it's not updated, I have to constantly go back and call you, and sometimes the phone numbers ain't right. But I am not going to build anything off hearsay. If I don't have facts, we sticking with what's there. So this is done with integrity. A lot of people do. So this baby. You got a chance to utilize your voice to help us view your youth consistently every day. And 25 to top. You talk about 25 honorable mentions that'll go on the website, and then on top of that, you're talking about a hot 50 on 14U, because many of those teams and those players are getting ready to go on to high school, and a lot of attention to it. So turn your antennas up.
That's right. And remember everybody, because I know this is going to happen too, Wayne. You're going to go and we're going to see who we release as the top 25, and then everybody's going to be, where's my team? What happened? Look, it's just the top 25. Beyond that, once we release our rankings, we'll then also release the website to go to. And when you go to that website, you can also see the next 15, 25 teams that are on the bubble and honorable mentions. Teams that are right there on the cusp but have something to prove before they move up in the rankings. And that's how this works. It's a living, breathing document that will just continue to evolve as the season comes on. And I tell you, it's just as Wayne said, it's just as your due diligence to be part of this as well. Help us make it as best as possible because it's impossible to be everywhere. And if you don't come nominate your team, if you don't let us know, how do we know where you are?
Even
Put yourself on the map. Come tell us, hey, you need to watch so and so. Here's our website. Here's the number. Here's where you want to be. And promise you, we'll be there. We'll be there watching and
even
we'll be there evaluating.
even with a complimentary staff of some of the best ranking people
Mm-hmm.
already from around the
Yeah.
country, the East Coast, South, Midwest, Far West, up north. Yo, we need to know what's going on. There's states like South Dakota and North Dakota. I can't wait to get out there and see what's popping off. Ladies, you have a chance to use your voice. Now, there's something I wanted to talk to you about, Mark.
Yes.
Because as I started to look into it, I'm noticing more and more, many of the teams now are looking to get that quality rep. They are definitely stepping out the box and traveling. What's your thoughts on that when you start looking at how many teams now are starting to get out on the road and travel, looking to play these marquee matchup games? It's very reminiscent to the NCAA and how they went about it. When you start seeing teams, the Wilmington Pirates coming all the way up for the play, the like when
Well,
you start seeing the North Texas Outlaw,
yeah.
the North Texas Cowboys want to play the Maryland Heat, you like, whoa, you seeing them teams like the IE Ducks doing they. It's gonna be incredible, young ladies. How you feel about seeing these travel teams? And I know we got a travel component in the World Youth Championships as well.
Yes, absolutely. I know that there was some concern in the last couple of years because it only had league teams and all-star teams, and there was no distinguish between the two, and there was a lot of loopholes and gray areas. We fixed that. We've gone to a league team and we've gone to a travel division and an all-star division. And the new handbook for the new rules and everything we put out as well on the website. I think that it's a great aspect because the caliber of teams needs to play something along the equal value. You have to have a team that travels, a team that composes a higher level of play to be properly evaluated. And in doing so, they have to play those teams, like you said, outside of the box. In the first couple of years, I mean, I couldn't tell you how many times a team has said, "Why we haven't lost a game in 7 years." Well, that's great, but that's your little pond in your state. There's a lot bigger ponds and a lot bigger ducks. And when they got out of that comfort zone and they played some of these bigger teams, it was an eye-opening experience for them, and usually received in a negative manner, but right off bat. But in the long run, they're pretty thankful that they were able to see where they needed to improve.
Right.
In doing so, get out there. I think the travel divisions offer the greatest opportunity. And what we're going to do with travel this year, because it's hard to say what regions and what states have what levels. So the way the travel division is going to be held this year is the fact that we're going to review everyone from a 7 at the levels of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14. If you are of the caliber of a travel division that we feel is of the highest level, you will get a direct invite right to Canton, Ohio. You won't even play in a regional. But if we have multiple teams that we feel that are at an even level, there will be a playoff at a regional level, and then that winner will go directly to Canton, Ohio for the World Youth Championships.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, look, that's why I love to ask you questions because you always got the answer, man. My man Mark on top of all that. So I'm telling you right now, if you want to find out more, you want to get involved, teams, do not hesitate. Don't tell me you can't get there. We got Champion Drive Transportation that'll get you there. There's no excuse anymore. You got the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy. You got so much stuff available to you. Again, you got his number. It's easy to come across. If you can't reach this man right here, you holler at your boy right here. If you holler at me and you came from Mark, I know Mark. And if Mark gets you, hey, Wayne, we got you. So we want you to be right. Do not make the fatal mistake of sitting there and going, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No. Worst thing you could do.
Especially this year, Wayne, procrastination is going to be bad because from now on, the new format for the World Championships, we are only taking 4 teams at each level. So those 6, 8 team brackets are done with. We will only take the top 4 teams, and they will be filled out. There will be no cross regional infiltration, meaning if you're from New York, you're not playing in Ohio. If you're in Ohio, you're not playing in California. You are playing in your regional. That is it. And another thing, another big thing that I want to put out there, the regional championships at Canton, Ohio have been eliminated. Only the champions will now play at the hall, the world championship, and that is it. So we'll probably be in Pittsburgh. We'll move that regional down to Pittsburgh, and that regional is probably going to be played. We're looking at the Dick's Sports Complex down there. Phenomenal place. But more of that to come as we get closer on. I mean, get on the youth.
Look, they calling them again.
You see? I told you, wait till I'm done the interview. Wait till I'm done. Get on Youth World Championships football. Go on there, nominate your team. Give me a call. Find out what has to be done. Let us get you on our radar. Let us get you on the watch list. Let us find out. But like Wayne said, the worst thing you can do is do nothing. The worst thing you can do is sit there. I will take any phone call any way that I can help, and Wayne will do the same. Pick up that phone, use it, text us, email us, get on the website, nominate your team, find out how we can bring the experience to you, because that's what we do. We're here for your league, we're here for you, we're here for the kids. And 100%, I guarantee you will not regret it.
All you need to know, baby, is going down. Look at that. Look, he gave him the gasoline. Look. Hey, Mark, I gotta get me one of them hats, man. I'm gonna give me one of them joints.
Yeah, I got a special hat. I got a special hat for you, Wayne. I got a gold ticket hat for you. All right.
Oh, there you go. That sounds like a winner too. I can really walk and take out. It's always great to see your smile. Love to see your energy. Ladies and gentlemen, get in contact with this man right here. Do not let your team go astray, whether it's a league, whether it's individual players, whether it's just you trying to find out more. There's no such thing as a stupid question. The only thing you can do stupid is say nothing. Make the phone call today. Find out more. We have to make a difference. Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy.
All right, brother. I'll tell you what, man. As always, I got to get back to work now. But again, thank you for the time, and we'll be in touch soon. I'll see you up in Canton in a couple weeks, okay?
Yeah, no doubt. Got you, my man. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Director for the Pro Football Hall of Fame World Youth Championships, Mark Dorian. Give him a call. The day is going down. Star-studded affair. Bow, like that. They ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ready though. I try to tell you, y'all ain't ready. And then on top of that, we still got stars. What's up? You know how we do. Representing lovely. Where my girl at? I know she's supposed to be up in here. Man, once again, so much stuff going on. Athletic Republic is popping right now. You got to get out there and find out more. If you are in the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area, there's so many great things coming your way. Athletic Republic is going off right now. 6417 Marlboro Pike. Get there. Yeah, you used to call it the old run and shoot, but no, it's Athletic Republic. Shouts out to my man, Big Mark McCain and Miss Bonnie McCain. Hi, Miss Bonnie. I be there, but I'm popping the show off right now. You know how we do. Representing lovely. Give them a call at 877-753-0737. Also, if you looking parents to get in shape, you want to get right, everything is plenty, man. Make sure you holler at my man Scott Bello. Scott ILKB Bello. BELLO, like Jello, but Bello. My man definitely puts it on. Let him know you heard about I Love Kickboxing as a means to exercise, get yourself good, and maybe work on that jab a little bit, man. You got to get that front kick going with some ferocity. Ferocity. It's an SAT word that means really, 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 really hard. Hey, pause. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more. Shouts out to my man, Coach Teddy Savalas Allen, man. Always a positive resource, sending some great messages that even inspires the VZ. Man, I had a message from this morning that really took me to another place. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate you. Also, congratulations to Tiger Woods. I gotta get my red collar shirt. I might rock that thing on. I might rock that thing when I go over here and do the Gladiator. Get my Tiger Hoods on. Get my Tiger Hoods on, not Tiger Woods. I get my Tiger Hoods on. Be like, yes. Get my. All you gotta do is give him the one glove and the Tiger Hoods with it. Make sure you find out more. Man, congratulations on his 5th Masters. Fifth. Only one person has more wins at the Masters than Tiger Woods. Incredible people do incredible things. Shouts out to my young man, Jesus Gomez. I still call him Jesus, though. Shouts out to my man Jesus doing some incredible work. As always, Mom Denise sending me all kind of man videos of my man working out and doing his thing, representing lovely. Congratulations. Keep grinding, young man. Especially when you continue to rock out like you do in the classroom. Nobody is going to never forget that. I want to send a special shout out of love. I want you to check out my page and go to the Voice Sports page as well. Man, I've watched this young man since he was like grow and develop and continue to grow and develop. Man, and is just an incredibly impressive player to watch. Man, my man DeJuan Ellis ran out onto the football field wearing number 19 for the Virginia Tech Hokies. Oh my goodness. Hey, look, I was so excited, man, watching the video. I broke out in tears, man, because I remember watching him run out the tunnel playing for Westlake. Oh my goodness. And I watched how he lit up grassroots like a Christmas tree. Oh my goodness. To see him now doing his thing, not only continuing his career, McDonough developing and evolving and maturing, to be now playing for the Virginia Tech Hokies, man. I'm sitting here like, wow, we take this journey with you, parents. Voice Sports, man, we view our youth consistently everywhere because we want to see the great things they do and be able to let the world know it happened, and we saw it with you, man. To be able to go back and pull up game film from when he was playing in the 6th grade, the 7th grade, and see this young man now doing his thing, man. I'm just so proud. If you don't have a special connection to a college team because you know a player or two, I'm telling you right now, it changes the way you watch these games. So with so many great players around the DMV, not only leaving and going to quality schools and have opportunities to do things, when you see them go on to great successes, it changes your parallel on what's going on when you see them. Man, this weekend we went out to have a great game. The Virginia Mutiny on the semi-pro level faced off against the DMV Jaguars. The DMV Jaguars and a perennial powerhouse always in the ECFA. One of those teams that's always in the hunt before it's said and done in the playoffs, faced off against the Virginia Mutiny, who came into this game undefeated and doing a great job behind head coach Rodney. Hey, to have the day we had was just incredible. When Angela came in and sang the national anthem, and you started seeing people just go off when she finished, and the rock the music and the introductions and the players running out, and everybody got the vibe going and the music pumping, and my man Twilight over here, I looked over again and saw Miss Natasha sitting there, and she was like, wow, this is just really incredible. This young lady came down from Central Pennsylvania representing for Middletown. She was she's a goalie. She's a goalie for Middletown's field hockey team. Their team went 0-15, but this young lady had an honor roll. Man, I just sit down and talk to her and hear her mindset, despite the adversity that comes along with not having the success on the field, but still having the success in the classroom. It inspired me to continue to have these conversations with many of you at home. And that leads me to say this. No matter what happens on the football field, the court, the squared circle, or in the pen, the most important stat you will ever have is your GPA. If you don't know what your GPA is, that is your grade point average. To see so many great players shining and doing their thing and getting a walk on and shining, just making big plays and doing things, that's great. But when I get that inbox to see that they 3.0, 3.5, 3.6, 4.0 National Junior Honor Society, it takes it just a step further. Oh my goodness, man! I'm telling you, it just really boosts me. So I encourage many of you to continue on. This weekend's game culminated as the DMV Jaguars took the victory, 28-12. Despite the outstanding coaching display from the players, shouts out to Kate's Place who handled all of the concessions. But Andelin Medina, man, she blessed us with this with the national anthem. If you haven't seen it, go to the wall, go to the page, find out more. The official sponsors for the Virginia Mutiny, I want to give a special shout out to them. Montclair Physical Therapy, the official physical therapy sponsor for the Mutiny, Little Page Photography, as well as Morardi Photography, and also Able Moving and Storage. If you want to find out more about Able Moving and Storage, give them a call at 703-330-3772 for your moving and storage needs. Man, as I start to go back and talk about some of the primetime players in this game, I would be remiss not to talk about the player Thomas Bothwell, who probably led the Mutiny with all tackles, number 17. There was some electrifying runs made by my man Nathan Gaines. I like to call him ka-chow. Quick, boy, lightning quick, and able to get things going. David Butler had a big game, as well as Chris Pierce, number 97 and number 94 on that defensive line, to try and hold things down as much as possible. But when you playing against Izzy Walker, number 3 for the DMV Jaguars, and he was back there, he has had the field day of being able to complete and utilize their pitch and catch game style with some huge receivers. Some would classify them as tight ends on the pro level, but when you start talking about Darius Edward and Majid Rashid, these boys can play. Then you said Brandon Brockington that had a hell of a game on the ground out of that. But the most notable play I cannot take away enough from him, Earl Council had a hell of a game, number 97. Been watching him for years now play. And he used to give the Maryland Outlaws fits when the Jaguars came to play. To see him doing his thing was just an enjoyment within himself. One of the first times Coach Twilight came to an Outlaw game, Earl Council got his man. I want to especially give a shout out to the head coaches for the Mutiny, Coach Ron Anderson, defensive coordinator Jason Rock, offensive and defensive coordinators, coaches Marvin Hill, Brian James, the director of ops. Man, Candace Smalley does an incredible job at trying to build the environment for not only the Virginia Mutiny, but change the demographic for what goes on the semi-pro level. If you ever have an opportunity to meet Miss Candace Smalley, give that girl a hug and let her know you appreciate it, because there's some tremendous stuff she does for these great teams, especially the Mutiny. Shouts out to admin Sissy Hudson, videography Kyrie Smalley. You had Tiffany Littlepage out there doing her thing as well, photography-wise. Team trainer Sheila Warren, Billy Harden on the chains, and Waterboy Connor Pierce doing his thing. Jaguar staff included the owner, Ivan Bennington, owner Rosa West Benton, head coach and defense coordinator Coach McGriff, a known legend in youth sports, and then continuing to do his thing as a semi-pro coach, beast, man. Offensive coordinator Lazarus Wilson, Arthur Kay, and of course my man Lee Anderson. If you don't know Lee Anderson, man, we got to get Lee Anderson on the show and let you get a real grip of what's going on. Because not only is Lee active on the semi-pro level, but he's very active within the community and doing some tremendous things on the youth level as well. So don't get it twisted. Assistant offensive coordinator Dwight Prophet, photography Brianna Robinson, Tiffany Prophet, and of course Maurice Jones doing some great things. If you didn't get out to Potomac High School to get a chance to experience that home game, I'm telling you right now, there'll be a couple more coming your way that you'll have an opportunity to. When I let the word out there, make sure you put it on your calendar. You need to be there. Shouts out to my man Kurt Snow. What's up? Yo, the Louisville Jaguars fan is in the building. Yo, what's good? I see my man Dean Ferguson down there as well popping off. Man, some of the best going to continue to come through and holler. Hey, bow, it's going down, man. Hey, great to see you, man. Hope you're having an incredible day and week as we get ready for this spring season. Man, let me go ahead and see if I can get you in here and ask you this question, though. But if you can put it in the comments box, that's cool, too. What is it about coaches? What is it about coaches that when it comes time to put the game film out or it's time to live stream, that makes them say, you know what, we want to see it first. We don't want to just release it. Is it that you don't want people to see your playbook? Is there a certain play calling order that you have? Is it you don't want to, what is it about not releasing video that bothers coaches? I'm curious about this because we watch the NFL teams play week after week after week after week, and nobody never goes that far into it. But once you get to the playoffs, yeah, you kind of know what to expect, but you still have to go out there and stop it. So if people see your games or see your play calling or even see the way your offense is run, I believe it challenges a coach more to change things up week after week after week. What is it that makes people feel like, or coaches feel like, hey, look, don't live stream this, don't release that. We want to be able to see it first. I'm curious. If you got an answer to that question, feel free to hit me up, chime in, or just type it in the comments box. We are curious to know what makes coaches so reluctant to show their game film and video. Shouts out to my man Dirk Foster doing some great things up in Central PA, working out with these young players, getting them right. Got to give man love where love is due. Also, get excited. I know we had a chance to talk about it with Mark just moments ago. Get excited about the Pro Football Hall of Fame National Rankings release. Some great people, especially the Hall of Fame board, has done a tremendous job. I've been working on it. I can't say enough about my man Chuck Tolson. I can't say enough about my man Chris Hamer. Of course, Dean is in that pool. My man Kurt, a lot of great people on the west side, the best side, the Midwest State Fresh side, doing their thing. My man Kenny Long down in Texas, man. A lot of great people are coming together to pull this out. I can't wait to holler at my man Darlow's doing this thing. Hey, you say, Nami, you want all the cameras on the team? Hey, I appreciate that. Not enough coaches feel the same. Because we start talking about coming out and live streaming stuff, and they be like, oh man, I don't know if I want people seeing what we do. I'm like, what is the reluctancy? I'm curious of that. We got people that's out here want video, but the coaches don't want to release it. That's crazy. You said the element of surprise. No matter what you call it, how you call it. I mean, I'm a Steeler fan, man. We run gadget plays left and right. But that don't mean just because we ran it first play of the game this week, we're going to do it next week. But I think that challenges the coaches inadvertently. You say, Dean, Coach Snow said, yeah, Dean, hopefully we can set up some games this year. Okay, all right, that's irrelevant to that, but that's more so personal. Yo, we want to see you guys come out here and get a chance to talk. I'm going to be out there in KC doing the thing. North Carolina, South Carolina, definitely in the building. Always got love. Then y'all got to link up, man. I want to see y'all play. If it's the World Youth Championships, I definitely got to be in the press box for that one. Let's definitely get that on. Also, Champion Drive Transportation, supplying you the ability to make your way all up and down the East Coast and do it comfortably. Service in D.C., Maryland, Virginia, Delaware, and Pennsylvania is also hiring. If you have a commercial driver's license and you got some extra time, you're looking for a nice part-time, man, the workload is coming in quickly. Champion Drive Transportation is looking for you. Give them a call at 301-237-8361. Let them know, hey, you know how we do. Represent hard. Yo, now, along with this, I can't wait to sit down and have this conversation because we always talk about the Voice Sports Combine, which is taking place on May 18th and 19th. The Voice Sports Official Youth Football Combine and Skills Competition, which will be taking place on May 18th and 19th. I'm excited about the week after Mother's Day. You can't plan nothing on Mother's Day. I ain't trying to hear it. What you mean? Got to do it the week after Mother's Day. All right? Yo, my man Brian Heat, if you check out my page, you check out the wall, you check out Voice Book. When I first met Brian a couple years ago, he would come out and do the halftime, we would call it the halftime 5-5. And he would say something, man, and just get everybody fired up and inspired to play. to see him going around the country and doing some phenomenal work and doing what he does, man, please, please, please check out the page. You'll see it. Brian Heat. I've highlighted him on several occasions. Send him a friend request. Check him out. Look at what he's doing. I would love to be able to have Brian come up and do something and speak to the young men at the Voice Sports Youth Football Skills Combine and Competition. Man, find out more about Brian Heat, man. Whether we can pull that off or not, he's an incredible guy to speak to, and we want to find out more. We got the guest. We got the guest. Go in the green room and found somebody that wasn't green at all. We got to holler at her. Got to holler at her, because I know she's at the Spidodge doing what she do, like it a Nizard. Yo, we got a double show going on today as well. So if you didn't know, we got the show today, which is Volume 1, and the show tonight, Volume 2, on location. Y'all don't know, man. I'm trying to bring you the whole sports world gambit and get you in the loop and show you what's popping up, man. Can we get her up in here? Let's see. As it's starting to load up. Also, old school boxing featuring, because I'm telling you right now, we got a big fight coming up. Got a big fight coming up on the 20th. Oh my gosh, I lost my paper, man. Get ready to get down to business, man. Where is that? I'm gonna get that while I'm waiting for the AD to log in. So many people doing great things, man. Gotta make it happen. Yeah. Okay. That's right. I might give you 16 and let this song play a little longer. Try and get the AD up in here, who's currently on location at Athletic Republic. And we want to get a chance for her to speak and break down to you what's popping off on the scene. Yes, sir. There we go. That's the jam right there. But like I was speaking into reference to earlier, on April 20th, Fred Jenkins Jr. will face off against Dusty Hernandez Harrison at 7 p.m. at Rosecroft Raceway. To find out more, go to rumble@rosecroft.eventbrite.com. Dusty Hernandez Harrison, son of Coach Buddy Harrison, doing his thing. I said accept, but it won't work. Hey, look, Mom, I pushed the button, and I'm accepting it, too. I'm going to add you, because I see Pank. We getting ready to talk to my man, Coach Pank, as well. Hey, y'all ain't ready. Friday Night Lights for Rockville at 8 p.m. start May 3rd. You better holler at him and sign up today. It's going to pop off. I got to talk to my man Pank about that. I like it, Friday Night Lights, boy. Yes, indeed. Make sure you find out more. Fred Jenkins versus Dusty Hernandez Harrison at 7 p.m. Rumble at Rosecroft.eventbrite.com. Get on out and support. Find out more. My man Dusty gonna handle his business. If you want to find out more about old school boxing, give him a call at 202-320-5576. That's 202-320-5576. Tell Coach Buddy the voice sent ya. Get down with the get down. Come on with the come on. They rocking real belts. And look, I can go back a little bit. I found this picture of my homie. I used to keep this in my bathroom. We used to get mad about this. I used to call it the hunted. I call it the hunted. You know why I call it the hunted? Because we used to play Knockout Kings on the PlayStation, right? Everybody had their different levels. And we used to make our belts. I'm gonna put this up close. I might even post a picture after the show is over. But yeah, I used to make the belts. That's not metal, that's Reynolds wrap. Young, we were so serious about boxing. My man Spuck had the heavyweight, the middleweight, and the lightweight belt at the same time. I was so mad because I had the middleweight belt forever with Oscar De La Hoya. And for some reason or another, after that Felix Tito Trinidad fight, they started messing with Oscar Chin on the game. I was like, yo, how do I keep getting these flash knockouts? So then I learned how to protect my chin. You start getting in and going at it, man. Boxing is a sport that transcends everything. Now, on the youth level, I'm going to say this, and people going to get mad at me. That's cool. But when you start shutting down boxing from these young kids, you open up the door for everything else. I'd much rather walk out my door and see two people, two young men, going at it like this than ducking behind cars doing this. You dig where I'm coming from? Support youth boxing. Support youth boxing. Great dudes like Andrew Council, Uncle Quilly Powell out here doing the Quill. I keep calling him Uncle Quilly, that's what I call him. But check out Quill Powell, Quill Powell, and of course, you still got my man Andrew Council doing some great things. You got my man. You got Last Round Boxing, Dermot Dean O'Neill doing things great up here in Clinton. Find out more about the sport of boxing, not only on the adult level, middle school, but youth level. It's continuing to be a great thing. Find out more today. Also, now we was talking a little earlier about the semi-pro game between the Mutiny and the Jaguars. There was a great stream that was held yesterday on ECFA by my man Coach the El Presidente James Crowell. That's looking to change the mindset of things. I love how sportsmanship has been moved to the forefront and the focus of many of the great teams that are participating now, not just to build on what they have between each other, but to be more of a beacon to what's not only going on the semi-pro level, but the high school level, and speak volumes to the youth level. Sportsmanship amongst teams are great. Yeah, of course, both teams walk out the locker room with the intensity and want to win. Yes, you do. But at the end of the day, y'all both put your pants on, y'all both put your pads on, y'all both put your helmets on with the intention to go home and spend time and enjoy with your family at the end of the day. Nobody wants to see anybody hurt. Nobody should be out with the aspirations to physically fight, stab, kill, or anything else. So to be able to see this movement become a focal point for many of the great teams in the ECFA, I was really happy to hear it. I think that in time it will be something that will be a beacon and a shining light for what ECFA is, and it'll open up a lot of doors to a lot of great things. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, remember, whether you got a helmet on or you in the bleachers, sportsmanship. Not only this spring and this fall, but every spring and fall after should be a focal point for each and every last one of you. We always got to show love. We always have to care. We always have to put that out there. Nobody wants to walk around and be a flat-out hater. If you're a flat-out hater, just walk up and say, "Hi, I'm a hater." Get you a shirt made. Get you some high beams and put them on your forehead. Let somebody know you's a hater. But if you're not, then you got love for something or someone. Show your love and use that within the realm of sportsmanship. Once again, whether you're on the field or in the bleachers, show love, because it's part of what we have to accept as being role models. Now, I know many of you, like Charles Barkley, go, "I ain't nobody role model. I'm out here doing me." Okay, that's cool. You do you. But what you fail to realize is there's a lot of kids. There's a lot of high schoolers. Sometimes there's adults that look at you and view you as a role model, look up to you, mimic you, think you're cool, and want to be like you. Have a higher standard for yourself, so you'll have a higher standard for them. Everything you do is a given and a plus. I had a guy walk up to me once and say, "Man, hey, look, I was listening to you call a game and you're good, but you won't be great until you learn how to replicate yourself." And when I looked around and saw the voice reporters and all the great things that's going on around the country, shouts out to my man Harry Brown, who's done a phenomenal job with the Franklin County Tigers, getting interviews, talking to the players, taking photos. I didn't even have to be at the field to feel like I was at the game. That's what Voice Sports is. We don't get any big salaries. We don't even, man, half the time it's chump change off the gate, string pennies on the dollar. But we want to be able to provide you with positive energy from youth level all the way to semi-pro and anywhere and everywhere we go. Yo, show love and give love back. Mad respect. Also, Protect Our Girls campaign. The Protect Our Girls campaign, while I posted, sex abuse is real. You have a lot of young ladies out here being abused and touched in the wrong way. And while many times you look at stuff and you see stuff like this, you go, man, that's crazy. Why would they do this or why would they say that? I hate to tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, but it's a lot more than just young ladies that get abused and sexually touched the wrong way. A lot of young men who've been abused and touched the wrong way. Find out more about programs like Protect Our Girls, because trust me, it's not just about the girls. There's a lot of young men out here who are experiencing things they shouldn't and need psychological help, maybe need a counselor, maybe need somebody to talk to. You are more than just a sports advocate. You are more than just a mentor. You're more than just a role model. Many of these young kids are going to pour their hearts out and open their souls to you. You have to be able to provide them with the quality help they deserve to change their lives. You got some people walking around here with mental damage well into their 30s and 40s from something that happened to them between the ages of 8 and 16. Find out more about the Protect Our Girls campaign and what you can do to find out more. Great people like Wanda Morton Palmer are an incredible resource. I wish the AD would actually kick in and we could talk a little bit about that as well. Also coming up on the 20th, TSA Blitz will face off against the Maryland Heat at 3:30 p.m. at Anacostia High School, and immediately following the next day on the 21st, they'll play. Shouts out to my man Steve Jones. Shouts out to my man Terrence Bird. All the great people involved with all these young teams out here. We have to continue to be a beacon of positivity for the people as they move forward and have a chance to be successful. There's no way in the world one person can take responsibility for what's going on in the boom around the DMV and for those places like Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina, West Virginia, Rochester, New York, Maine, Ohio, Indiana, from here to the West Coast that wants to see the best of the best of the best happen for our kids, our children, our student athletes. Make sure you put yourself in a position to be that beacon, man. Be that beacon. I know the subject topic of the day is why do coaches want to just, hoard the game film when fans and players want to see it? Give me an answer in the comments box if as a coach you feel like you got a problem with releasing your game film. Why? Why do you have a problem with releasing your game film? You scared somebody gonna see your plays, your formation? What maybe it's the roster package. I don't know. What is the reasoning for why there's some reluctancy about having games live stream? I already had a chance to hear what my man Coach Kurt Snow had to say. And of course my man Dean Ferguson representing for North Carolina, South Carolina puts it down. But we want to get you an opportunity to find out more and be more vocal. You have a voice here at Voice Sports. Use it. You got the right to it. I know y'all worried about want to hit me up in my inbox, want to call me on my cell phone. I got you. But I tell you what, you got an opportunity to be heard because something you type or something you may say down here may impact somebody else who read it positively in another light. Also, special shouts out to my girl, Monet, the Lady Broadcaster Anderson. That's right, Monet, the Lady Broadcaster Anderson, and Timeout Sports. Continuing to do some great things around the area as we get ready to start the spring youth season. There's so many great student athletes who have been impacted by the work of my girl Monet Anderson. Make sure you find out more. I look forward to seeing her at the University of Maryland on the 28th as always as we rock the press box out. You need to get on out to the University of Maryland on the 28th of April. The 28th of April is popping off. The 28th of April, University of Maryland, the Voice Reporters take over the press box. MMFA, Metro Maryland Football Alliance. Shouts out to my man Kevin Holmes, Kevin Voigt, Dale Redman, all of the rest of the guys on the board that represent and do what they do to bring the best football they can to you. Mad love as we getting ready to go in and do what we do. You got 7 more 7s will be on one field. You got the 6th graders, 7th graders on the auxiliary. And we're going to be on the big boy field the day after the Maryland spring game. Shouts out to my man, Big Terrence Davis, Big Squeal. And shouts out Miss Melinda, as well as my man Boopy, getting ready to do their thing on opening day on the 27th. But on the 27th, the Voice will be getting down with Gladiator Hey, Gladiator Sports is getting ready to do phenomenal things. You'll get 2 opportunities in 2 different leagues to rock with Voice Sports this year. You know why? Because we out here trying to view our youth consistently everywhere. Shouts out to my man Kenny Foot putting it down. Wise High School on the 27th will not be the same. The Voice Sports crew will be out there calling the game. Get out there, get out there, get out there on the 27th. So if you can't hook up with us on the 27th at Wise High School and pack the house for some great football to start the spring season, make sure you get together with us and hook up at University of Maryland. Find out more about getting in shape, get right, dynamic, specialized performance. My man Ferran Clark, nobody works harder, puts it down. But I tell you what, there's some great other guys that do things around town as well. Shouts out to my man Mike Brooks at One Life Fitness. Shouts out to my man Monster Maker, always rocking out. Always got to give love where love is due. You still got people out here doing phenomenal things. The Ellis Empire. I was talking about Lil Dewan earlier, but the Ellis Empire, Dewan Ellis Sports Performance and Training, one of the meccas for getting these young student athletes right. Why? Because not only can you get over here and work with Dewan and get right physically, but you can slide on over to the Edutainment Learning Center and find out more about Youth Avenue Solutions on how to stimulate your mind and get right and move forward. Where else can you get the full body treatment? And had Kayla hook you up with the love and loyalty apparel. Being that over like, yeah, I gotta get me some. You know, I gotta get me some love and loyalty up in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Flex it out. To find out more about Dewan Ellis Sports Performance Training, 301-351-8376. That's 301-351-8376. And to get in contact with Miss Tanya at the Edutainment Learning Center with 2 great locations that's near you, 301-292-8588. That's 301-292-8588. Now, for all of these young guys out here that's reluctant to have your video done, you don't want your live stream, you don't want nobody to see your plays and hear your plays and all that. No. Yo, I got some great people that's out here doing some powerful live stream work at incredible quality. Holler at my man, the commish, at DMV Red Zone. And when you see DMV Red Zone and Voice Sports get together, you know you about to be involved with killer collaborations. Bow! Hey, we already got signs and everything. This ain't no Wakanda, nah. Killer collaborations, baby. Hey, me and the commish rocks out. Turn the party out without a doubt indeed. Shouts out to the best of the best. When you see the lion, you know you're getting the official. He ain't trying. My man Oscar Cervelion and RVA Sports Production both got websites that you can see their work done. You can go to YouTube and type in DMV Red Zone or RVA Sports Production. See some of the great quality work they've done. Get in contact with them, subscribe, and then find out how to hook up with them. Tell them you found out about it on voicemail, and hey, look, and it will come to you, take care of your business, and get you right. Also, shouts out to the Iron Man. That's right, the Iron Man himself, Tony Stark, a.k.a. Raw Ogre, doing his thing. Statstream.biz. Who else gives you not only the live stream, but full stats? Hey, man, you got commercial breaks. Yo, that thing make me sound good. He got the Dolby Digital headset. I'm like, excuse me, can you edit that out? I got you. That's my dog. The Iron Man does it and does it well. Statstream.biz. Check it out. He's doing some of the best video work in Loudoun Valley. Also, CC Game Time. Coach's Corner Game Time is where it all starts and where it all begins. Go to Coach's Corner Game Time right now. Check it out on YouTube. Fire Games. The archives is there. The website is out there. You got every opportunity to enjoy yourself. And along with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's springtime. So you know what happens in the spring, right? Voice heads back into the press box. The kids come back out onto the field. The families go back in the stands. And Bays Trades goes right back to work with them voice boxes. Woo! Man, I had to sit down and get myself together. I've been working out, saying my prayers, taking my vitamins, eating my noodles, and then on top of that, I'm ready. Because now the voice box is getting ready to come back at you and come back at you something powerful. You have an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to get out, and get yours today. This is just Volume 1 of Talk to Me Tuesday. We will be right back at you tonight, live from Coach's Corner Grill. We're going to put it down. Me and the AD, try and get her in here, but for some reason or another, her stream is off finagly. So we're going to have it popping off. Good morning, Hammond's mom. Always good to see you. As we get ready to wrap this up for today, I want you to take a lot of the great messages and a lot of the great conversations you had, seen, and saw with you, and have an incredible week. Have an incredible week. We'll be back to this evening, as well as tomorrow morning and Thursday with the throwback, as always, at Friday, the Rush Hour Power. Yo, you know who it is. It's your boy, Arion Dawn, the Weezy F. Easy So Breezy, for not only Voice Sports, the voice reporters, and many of the great people that help bring you Voice Sports. I want to make sure you get an opportunity to find out about it and put you on to game. Shouts out on behalf of ChampionDriveTransportation.com, on behalf of Crate Organic Energy Drink, on behalf of Pick Six Academy, Dynamic Specialized Performance, the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy, A2K Apparel, Showtime Athletics, and as always, the law offices of Sandra M. Douglas, bringing you the best in law, criminal law, estate, family, and of course, property. You got to get in contact with my girl, Sandra M. Douglas, today. Her number, 410-685-6181. Shouts out to my man, Scott Bello at I Love Kickboxing, both Mark and Bonnie McCain at Athletic Republic, Trey, Nick, and Mackenzie at Loco on Cancer. Shouts out to my man, Big Sudan Ellington at Big Skills Academy, Big Cal Montgomery doing his thing, Trench Mob always. Oh man, gotta get a little Big Will Withers doing his thing, Trench Kings, man, Sheridan Photography, CC Game Time, StatStream.biz, and of course, on behalf of my man Jonathan Letterman, the positive announcer, representing for South Florida, KnockoutCancer53.com. Give him a call at 1-800-ACS-2345 and find out more. My man Kenny Long doing this great show on National Youth Sports Radio, NYSR. Get in contact with my man Kenny Long, the official voice of Friday Night Tykes, and then some, doing some great stuff down there with Typha as well. 979-353-4421. And of course, if you're looking to get your car, your check engine light on, you got to make sure you slide on out to Antwerp Auto World or holler at Kenny the Car Man. Kenny the Car Man Petrell. Give him a call today at 443-535-1516. All right? Here it is. It's how you do. It's your boy, Arion Dawn, the Weezy F. Easy, and I'm out. Make sure y'all go to YouTube. Pull up Carly Green, Carlie. I'm going to post it on my wall. Check out her video, hit like, love, and give her some, man. Hey, she's doing big things, man. Powerful voice. Love that young lady, man. Find out more. Find out more. Find out more. Do your due diligence today.